Welcome back to another exciting episode of Toy Story 2, Buzz Lightyear to the Rescue. Very rhymey name, I've never noticed till now. I'm Derek Sokovich, back here again with Maddie.
Hi.
Do you want people to know their last name? Maddie Grimes. And bombs away as a boss battle. The first boss battle of Toy Story games. The boss battles are very easy as long as you are not a child. Which, I'm half, maybe.
Didn't you do this level last time?
No. It looks like the backyard level, or the Andy's neighborhood level. I just have to wait for it to, Whoa.
Also, it doesn't really matter if they know my last name if you don't say my first name correctly.
Madison? Maddie? I think the most infuriating things about these boss battles is just that, there's a long animation when they're hit, and when they're hit, it doesn't really take that much, health away. So, whoa. I'm gonna go into the, aim fire mode. As I mentioned last time, I really love this game for its, use of, toys that Toy Story never really, jumped into. So, this, little World War II fighter plane that might have been, a model plane, or something that actually might have flown, an RC plane. It's pretty clever. You know, it wouldn't have talked like the other toys, but it could still be its own little, sentient thing.
Sometimes I feel like they're going a little too far with it. If it doesn't have a face, and it doesn't have hands or arms, and it can't necessarily move on its own, if it didn't have a motor or something like that. Yeah, but does this have not that we could know, but I would highly doubt that it had a motor to move its propeller. I don't think that, toys that don't meet some of those criteria should count, you know?
I guess. Well, Buzz is just an action figure. What makes an action figure move? Doesn't have tendons.
No, but he has a mouth. He has those kinds of things.
Yeah, the one that's painted on.
And technically speaking, he can walk. There are action figures that walk.
It's so much easier just to shoot him this way. Like the Zerg kite. I mean, I guess he could. He could be a very advanced action figure.
Well, not that I'm saying that, but I mean, I guess I could understand that it could get the propeller to move because, like you were saying, Buzz could walk on its own.
It actually take flight, I guess is what you mean. It wouldn't just magically fly.
Be careful with that. It's extremely dangerous.
And that thing has definitely flown through the fence a couple times.
What the fuck is it?
Be careful with that. It's extremely dangerous.
You can't, do an automatic shot or something, like a locked-on shot?
Not really. It does that, targeting thing.
If
When you get the grappling hook, you sort of can, but it doesn't, it's not for the enemies. I hit you! Okay, you're dead. Great. Die. Ba-boom! I murdered a toy. I have been murdering toys. We haven't talked about that, I think. I've just, been...
Well, I mean, they're not technically alive to begin with.
Ooh, you ready? Oh, wait, no. Okay. You ready for exciting saving? Oh, just because they're not alive? Even though we were just having our deep discussion about what makes an alive toy and what doesn't make an alive toy. Just because a toy is alive, it doesn't give it any more meaning.
But it's not alive to begin with.
Yes. Oh, we got a bonus movie. What the fuck is that?
You probably should not show this, and this is copyrighted.
Everything's copyrighted.
Well, this is in the movie.
It's part of the game.
No, they made an actual Buzz Lightyear and
if
Zerg movie.
we get copyrighted, then I'll just take down the video, edit out this part, and then put some kind of disclaimer oh, technical difficulties, we have to cut part of this. Also, why would you make your trap harmful to your own door? It wouldn't have any, stop right before the door thing. Oh, this has always been deathly. It made me. I can't words today. I've always been afraid of that concept because it's like, oh my god, their walkway just falls away. But he's got his force buckle.
Why doesn't he use that all of the time?
Yeah, right.
Like, why did he even bother trying to jump across a pathway? Why not just, I'm gonna force field over this?
It's a hologram. It's Zurg! Oh my god! Here's basically Star Wars redone as Toy Story. Oh no! Buzz!
Yeah, this was the opening to like Toy Story 2, right?
Yeah.
You almost had it.
It's a little graphic for a kid's game, though.
Yeah. I like how Rex has made himself a helmet with like 2 suction darts and like some kind of glass something. But not a fishbowl, obviously.
That's way too good a quality for a game. That's like
Yeah.
quality that
Oh,
they reach
great.
nowadays.
We are reaching Rage Central finally.
Oh, great.
This is, you know, remember the tree that I kept falling out of? There is an object in this level that is twice as high and twice more likely to fall
That's a
off
cute
of.
toy.
Yeah, you gotta collect. I forgot, they're like called like Tiny Tykes. The company that owned them, I'm pretty sure, is now the one that makes the Weeble Wobbles.
Weebles wobbles, but they won't fall down. That's probably
Oh, I died.
copyrighted as well.
Whoops. Face me, bitch. Oh, I've completely forgotten how this game works. I don't remember for the boss fight, but I'm like, alright, what am I doing? I gotta... There's collectible things, there's... Let's do Slinky Dog's mission. Can't lose a coin. See here, the coins are important because they win you a Pizza Planet token. Unlike our Spyro debate with the gems. I mean, the gems... Alright, everything is still important to an extent, I guess. So I gotta find 5 missing wrenches. No, I don't want to talk. I'm trying to do your game. They're basically...
So I say English wasn't your best subject in school.
Basically all right here. On different ends of this pit. That is like, if you can't see, it's quicksand. Like I'm sinking.
We haven't let them see you die on it.
Yes, you can if you sit in it long enough, but even when you get down to like... Where's the last one? Oh, there it is. 5. Even when you like sink halfway, you can still jump out of it. It's not even like sitting on it for like a few seconds kills you. Yeah, I want to keep on playing.
I find it funny that you could like literally just, oh, I got 1 token, bye.
Yeah, well, it's like you only need 1 to move on to each level. I think that makes this at least definitely a little bit more of a kid's game than Spyro. And just the fact that...
Well,
Oh, God.
oops.
That was crazy timing. At least, right, with this... Alright, so the tall object in this one is obviously the girders. But at least with this one, you have the added benefit of, like, when you get to each level of the girders, there's this, like, elevator that you can turn on that brings you back to, like, that spot. So...
Does this one not have one?
What?
Well, you said this one was like Rage Quit Central. Does this one not have an elevator?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. This one has an elevator where the tree didn't, so it's a little better.
Oh, okay.
But
That thing just went through the wall.
It's easier to get. It's easier to get knocked off of this one. Oh, and this one you gotta get Mr. Potato Head's thing first before going up because you need. He sells you like these disc launchers, and you can't hurt the boss with anything but the disc launchers. So we can't head up the girders quite yet. I don't think. Although I think his it's ear this time might actually be up there. So I don't know. Could go either way. Oh, there's the coin. There's the Tiny Tykes guy. He's lost all his construction workers. Hi, Buzz. If you mess with my little tiny tykes and come back here, I will give you a Pizza Planet token. Why does everybody have Pizza Planet tokens instead of Buzz? Also, the Pizza Planet tokens never really even come into, like...
Yeah, like, why are you collecting them?
It's just something, I guess. Oh my god. They're literally the hardest enemy this whole game, easily. I don't even know what they're called. The enemies don't really have names. They're like just minions of Zerg.
They're like whatever kind of toy they are.
Or what kind of toy is that?
A Zerg robot.
A Zerg robot. All right, what one of the ones that were flying?
Haven't really gotten a good look at them. All I can see right now is they look kind of phallic.
Let's just call them flying Zerg robots then. What does it even matter, right?
You could call them jumping something or another.
Buzz Lightyear has Stormtrooper aim. I'm not even gonna...
No, I think it's just you that has Stormtrooper range.
Because he only shoots in 6 hexagonal directions. Locations. I am
Well, that's how these games were back in the day.
you see me with these coins, I have to run circles around a coin sometime to pick it up. It just has such a small hitbox. And same thing with the laser. The laser's such a small bullet. It doesn't even try to hit the enemy.
How does he not fall in the holes on the cinder blocks? Can you not jump up on the truck or whatever that was over there?
Yeah, that's where Pig is. Or Mr. Piggy. What's his name? Ham. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wow. All the 90s kids just looked at me in shame. I can feel it. I can feel it in the comments.
Evil Dr. Porkenstein.
Oh yeah, we had to look it up last time. Alright, everyone's gonna hate on us so much. We had to look it up, and yeah, he was listed as Ham and Dr. Porkenstein.
Well, I've already said that, I liked Toy Story, but it wasn't, my favorite movie. I wasn't,
I owned all of them on VHS and all wow.
Oh, I owned them all too, but I owned all of the Disney movies that came out during my childhood on VHS.
Oh, not special.
My family was just, a really big Disney family. My dad and I memorized every Disney song and would belt them out in the car with until we annoyed our mom and she would turn off the radio, and we knew it so well that we could keep singing without the radio on. Yeah, my dad and I.
And then you said your mom, it threw me off. It's what? How's that work?
Because I had a mommy and a daddy, and they loved each other very much, and they decided to have a baby.
And then they hugged really hard and had a baby. Right?
And they did it at least twice, because I have a younger brother.
Fucking damn it. It's also one of those games where it doesn't register you're on a platform right away, and it doesn't allow you to jump until it's registered you've been on a platform. And I'm not watching my health too much.
Did this come out for the PS2 or for the PS1?
This is for the PS1. Okay. It's on the emulator for the PS3 right now.
Well, even Spyro's better than this, and the Spyro I had was out for PS1.
Oh, I got him. Thank God. Alright, ready? This is where it definitely becomes a kid game. Guess what I have to do?
Match?
I have to make colors. I'm gonna make the color purple first. What colors make the color purple? Oh, I don't know.
Yellow?
That's too far.
No.
So we gotta fill up some blue. We filled up some red. That makes purple. Oh my god. Who would have known? Call fucking NASA. Call all the scientists of the world. We have discovered a new color. It is purple. It is made from red and blue. Now we're gonna make some yellow and some blue. What's that gonna make, Maddie?
Purple?
Green!
No, please realize that I am fucking with you. But,
now we're gonna mix red and yellow.
to get orange.
That process of elimination, it's gonna make it orange. You know, we're making fun right now. When I was a kid, it was a little hard for me to figure this out.
Really?
Well, I was.
I don't even think that you could, like, mess it up and not get one of the colors, though, right?
Yeah, combining any of the two colors, and then it's just like, what's what I did when I was a kid. I didn't really even, like, try to figure out what the colors were. I just filled it up with the two colors, and then I would drag it over to the options until it said, oh yeah, you got it. And I was like, great. Haha.
You ever think about that, though? Like, that there could be a color that nobody's thought of yet?
I mean, not exactly. Color exists on the visible light spectrum.
But there are some that we can't see.
It's impossible for a new color to just show up.
There's some that we can't see.
Yeah, well, there are parts of the light spectrum that we can't see, and I guess there could be different ways to arrange parts of the eye to visibly see those, and I guess they would show up as, like, maybe different colors, but, I mean, even then, it's like, that's why, like, gamma is red and, like, ultraviolet is violet, because it exists on those parts of the spectrum. And, there's another tiny text guy.
Yeah, but, like, have you ever thought about that, like, literally there could be something that you take for granted that, like, doesn't actually exist because it's another color mixed with something else, and they haven't figured out what that base color is yet.
Yeah, but that'd be, like, a whole change in the entire universe. Like, that wouldn't just be even, like, a human... Might? What am I supposed to be able to jump on? Oh. Let's see this little platform. I'm gonna take this really slow and easy so I can probably do it in one shot.
That's just like, how do we know that everyone can see the same colors?
Oh my god.
The same way.
Don't even get into that though, because I was watching that on Vsauce like a week ago where he was talking about that.
Like, how do you describe red to somebody? It's just red.
I mean, people say it's warm, but then it's like, okay, so what is warm? Like, it could still be green, and that's what somebody has just associated warm to be.
But brown is also warm, and so are some shades of green and purple and
Well, you're
blue. It
talking
depends
about, like,
on
autumn colors, and it's like, well, then, like, there's ways to define colors through, like, how colors match and fit together, and it's like, would we really still think that, like, certain colors match and fit together if it was, like, if blue was really red, and would then blue and yellow still complement each other in that same way? So there's, like, color, it's like color wheels, too, help us to define, like, okay, color might actually be the same for everybody.
Well, that's not even what I'm saying. It's like, there could be someone that perceives the color red as a different color. Whether it be, perhaps we don't all see things the same way, or they could have some type of rare colorblind where their colors are mixed up in their mind or something like that.
Well, it's just colorblind, yeah.
But I was saying that it could also be something of they just perceive it a different way. How do we know that red looks red to everyone? Even if you have a color wheel, the shading is still the same, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it looks the same to everyone.
I guess. Well, it's also like blacks and whites. Not to get racist, but no, things are darker and things are lighter, so we know that, yeah, things at least exist on a shade of between black and white and gray. If they were all black and all the saturation was removed, or everything was saturated.
Well, yeah, but that's not what
I don't
I'm
know. We don't. We just choose to believe because it's easy.
Yeah. That's just, like, there's, like, so many things like that, though. Like, colors and noises and...
Here's where I'm gonna rage quit. So this thing, I will climb up onto this thing, and it will knock me off by the time I'm able to jump onto the next one. Like, it happens every time. It, like, waits to hit you until you're on there.
No time to lose.
Ooh. I missed it. And then I gotta go all the way around again. Woo!
Oh, at least you didn't start from the bottom.
I mean, I guess. I could have easily fell all the way, though. But just like, I mean, these couple moments are gonna take a lot of time for me, I know. Because I'll either get knocked off or I won't catch on to the next chain. Which is another hitbox thing they should have really fixed. They should have made like these things really like snap, you know? Like, okay, he's near a chain, he's gonna grab onto it. Not, you have to hit the exact... Fucking Christ. Talk about something so I don't lose my mind.
I don't know. I just went through my whole color philosophy.
That's the one thing you had? You're like,
Yep,
I'm saving
it.
this for this episode when I don't have to play. So that's the one thing I can talk about. Alright. Alright, here's a question then. I'll pose it to you and you can just talk about it. And then while you're doing that, I'll try to simultaneously not lose my mind and think about my answer. If you could have had one of your toys in your childhood come to life at like a Toy Story toy, and like actually would like play with you, what toy would it be and why? Oh, see there.
So, say they eject things. Would those things be real as well? Oh no.
I know, I purposely did that because I got to talk to Mr. Potato Head.
Uh-oh.
There was a ladder right where I was, though, or not a ladder, an elevator that I activated.
Oh, okay.
So I'll be able to return right to that spot. And I got to go talk to him because I got 50 coins.
But,
Boss ass bitch.
say your toy ejects things, would the things that it eject become real as well?
I think I'd have to know what it was ejecting because first of all, that sounds naughty.
Well, say I had, like, a cash register that ejected,
no.
like, $100 bills.
No, we're not talking. This isn't Indian in the Cupboard, man. You know what that movie is, right?
Yeah.
For any of those who don't know, Indian in the Cupboard is all about, like, it's a book and then it was a movie where this kid has a cupboard that he can lock toys inside and then they come to life when he opens the cupboard. It's almost like a realistic toy story, I guess. And he brings an Indian to life and he brings a cowboy to life and they fight. Basically like Night at the Museum.
Are you missing a tiny tyke?
Yeah, there's one at like the top. I'll get him. Don't worry.
Then why did you get down? No, you didn't pick it up!
Oh, I didn't. Fuck. So, alright, so no, and, you know, back to your argument earlier about would that toy really be able to come to life? It's a cash register.
It talked to me.
Oh, sure. No, alright, let's, like...
So you're just talking, like, sentimental best friend?
No, it doesn't even have to be that. Oh, God. Fucking Christ.
And he was never able to do it again.
Yeah, the hardest part. I thought I was gonna really rage this level and like not do good at it, and I'm doing good, except for this frickin' Pizza Planet token that I was already at. No, alright, like, I don't know. Some other kind of toy. I don't want to say like an action figure or like limit it to that, but like something along that line.
I didn't really have
something
any.
that would have been a Toy Story toy. Something that would have been like able to walk around and talk to you.
If it wasn't humanoid, would it still speak?
Sure, I mean, here we got Slinky Dog and he speaks.
Okay.
I mean, he speaks
Then-
as Jim Varney, but he speaks.
As a child, I probably would have picked my stuffed animal Wolfie. It was my...
Was it your whoopee?
It was my Whoopie. It was also my very first stuffed animal, and my, like, go-to. I brought him everywhere with me. I got him a sweater and a scarf. He still has them on to this day, and, he was my first stuffed animal. He was, like, my favorite stuffed animal. Even when I got other stuffed animals, I still always included him. I gave him a gender.
How dare you impose gender roles on something,
My
Maddie?
fucking pet, I can do it. Or my stuffed animal.
Where do we go from here?
I'm Buzz Lightyear,
All right.
Space Ranger,
Oh.
Universe Protection.
Yeah, I remember.
I could not trust fall like that. What would yours be?
Boy, you know, I told myself I was going to think about it, but I was way
You
too
didn't
busy.
think about it?
I was way too busy getting that Pizza Planet token. I actually had a Woody at one point.
I...
A Woody toy. It'd be interesting just... Oh. And there we go. Whoa!
Time to lose.
This is the part of the game where when Buzz starts falling, he'll start going, whoa! Like 2 or 3 times when he falls, because you fall for so long. But,
I didn't
I don't know
actually...
if I'd bring my Woody to life, because you know what I ended up doing with my Woody? I ended up putting him on my ceiling fan, and then just turning on the fan, and he stayed for about 3 or 4 rotations, and then it got way too fast, and he flew off, and his head just broke in 2. So,
So in other words,
sorry,
you performed a sit on him.
Yeah, if you were really sentient, I committed a murder.
Would they ever die, or would they live forever? And if they live
God,
forever,
I
would
mean,
you have to pass it on to your children? Would they, like...
The Sid toys kind of, prove that to be, like, you could, like, torture a toy and maybe it wouldn't even feel pain. But,
do they feel pain, though? And at the same token, like Wolfie, for example,
we're talking about a Pixar movie,
Yeah, but his fur has started, like, clumping together over the years, but, like, how, like, old stuffed animals are not as soft anymore. And,
Well,
like, some of the fur starts to fall out.
You're going into the what's-his-face thing. You know what I mean?
Nope, not at all.
From the 3rd movie, what was his name?
What, Lotso?
Lotso, yeah, he was old. And, like, I guess they, like, glazed over that by saying, like, oh, we got, like, fixed. But, I don't know if that really happened in the real world. I'm gonna pick up a set of discs before I face the enemy. Oh, almost full battery. From a boss-ass bitch. All these discs.
What boss ass bitch?
They may not spawn until I talk to them, I think. Yep, okay.
What, the last tyke?
No, this is the enemy. So this is one of the toys I don't agree with. This is just a fucking jackhammer that's come to life.
It's got a face.
Oh yeah, that makes it a toy. Fucking Jesus Christ, running on these skinny ass steel beams. You thought you had it hard with the Spyro rush running shit. Christ.
At least you're not dodging bombs and hitting Rhinox. I'd prefer this any day.
Buzz Lightyear, Space Ranger, Universe Protection Unit.
Does he just go on a set path?
Did I get him?
Nope.
Fuck. He just like roams around, and if you're not near him, he won't like chase you.
Well, he's right behind you.
Nah. God, jeez. What the hell are the frickin' discs?
I'd only spawn on that one.
Maybe.
Concentration. And your normal shots don't affect him at all?
Nah.
That's lame. I don't like games like that. Especially considering that they only give you like 10 shots. And 10 shots wouldn't even kill it even if you hit it once. If you hit it like every time. Oh, oh no.
He'll have the same health.
Oh, cheater.
Who's a cheater?
You basically just left a boss fight and it's still gonna have the same health?
It's a kid's game. It's all in the same... I didn't leave the level. If I left the level and come back, I'm sure he would regenerate. But, god damn it.
Is he still falling?
Yeah, he was like... The elevator was going faster than he could fall. So he would like hit it, but then like fall again.
Ranger, Universe Protection Unit.
Why doesn't it just go all the way up?
Wait, I want to see if the same thing happens when I like do this. Oh.
He was like up against the wall a little bit.
Yeah, it's just glitching out because of that. We didn't run into the last tiny tyke.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Was the last tiny tyke up there?
No, I didn't see him anywhere else either. Don't have time to deal with you.
And if they don't feel pain, why is it that Buzz gets hurt?
He loses battery, of course. I don't fucking know.
And what is it, light bulb?
It's just like a part of the game. I think I know where the last tiny type might be. Yep. Jesus Christ, man. You would have died.
Yeah, there's no way. Whoa, those things are bending under your feet. That is not up to code. There, it's got like one hit and you've got 6 discs.
5 discs?
Yeah. You now have 16.
Oh, man.
Yay!
I just
A
gotta
hand
talk to
in the
tiny
tights.
guy. I'm gonna go in James Bond style.
I don't think James Bond ever committed suicide.
Like parachuting in.
You don't have a parachute.
The guy's just like, holy shit, are you okay? You just
Oh,
fell
yeah,
from the top
but-
of that building. Oh, okay, you have my kids. You're kind of reckless, aren't you? Infinity and beyond.
And beyond.
And that's
Speaking
one
of
level
beyond,
down.
It is time for the end of this episode. Oh god, we got the discs! We finally got an actual item! Which is going to be awesome until we get to the next level, and we need an item that we're not going to get for 3 levels to do anything. So that we might actually do 2 stages next time, because we just literally will only be able to get 2 tokens. Okay, well, that's all for this time. We'll see you on another exciting adventure in the Toy Story 2 Buzz Lightyear to the Rescue. Want to say anything?
See you next time. Bye.